Hey everyone, welcome back to Corporate Decoder, the place where we decode the confusing world of business filings, and today we are looking at News Corporation's latest report. Get ready folks, because we are about to see how a media giant is navigating its own stock activities and what that might mean for you. Before we dive in, if you enjoy getting simple explanations for complex financial news, make sure you are subscribed. We also have a fantastic Discord community linked in the description below where we break down these reports in real time. So what is the big news here? Well, News Corporation, or NWSA as they are known on the stock market, is reminding everyone about their stock buyback programs. This might sound like just corporate jargon, but it actually tells us a lot about how the company sees its own value and its plans for the future. They are authorized to buy back up to $1 billion worth of their own Class A and Class B shares. Now, this requirement to report these buybacks to the Australian Securities Exchange, or ASX, on a daily basis might seem a bit unusual, but it is a regulatory thing they have to do. It means they are quite transparent about these transactions. The filing also touches on what they call forward-looking statements. This is legalese for statements about what the company hopes or intends to do in the future, like continuing to repurchase shares. The important thing to remember with these statements is that they are not guarantees. Management might have current expectations, but things can change. Market prices for their stock, general market conditions, and even new investment opportunities could all affect whether these buybacks actually happen as planned. So while they are telling us they plan to buy back stock, it is wise to keep in mind that actual results can and often do differ from these initial intentions. They are also very clear that they do not plan to update these forward-looking statements unless the law requires them to. This means you should not rely on them as a promise of future actions. Now, the most important part of this report are the exhibits it refers to. These are the actual pieces of information they have provided to the ASX. Think of them as the detailed daily logs of their stock repurchase activities. While the main filing here is more of a cover letter for those details, these exhibits are where the real action is. They would show on any given day if News Corporation decided to buy back any of its Class A or Class B common stock. This is interesting because it reflects the company's confidence in its own stock's valuation. When a company decides to buy back its own stock, it often signals a few things. First, management believes the stock is undervalued by the market, meaning they think it is a good investment for the company itself. Second, they might have excess cash flow and see repurchasing shares as a better use of that money than, say, paying out a larger dividend or investing in a new, uncertain project for News Corporation with its diverse media assets. These buybacks can also impact the earnings per share, making the stock look more attractive to investors on a per-share basis. The fact that they are repurchasing both Class A and Class B shares is also noteworthy. These different classes of stock often come with different voting rights. By repurchasing shares from both classes, they're managing their overall share structure and potentially the control dynamics within the company. It is a strategic move that plays into how the company is governed and how its value is distributed among shareholders. This filing, while not containing detailed financial statements itself, is essentially a pointer to more granular information that is being disclosed elsewhere. Specifically to the ASX, the mention of the cover page interactive data file is a standard part of these filings. It means that the essential data from this report is in an electronic format designed for easier analysis by computers. This is crucial for regulators and investors who want to quickly digest and compare financial information across different companies. Now, looking at this report from a broader perspective, News Corporation seems to be actively managing its share price and capital structure. The consistent authorization for buybacks up to a significant amount like $1 billion indicates a strong belief from the leadership team that their stock is a sound investment. It is a sign of maturity in a company that has a long and complex history in the media industry, spanning newspapers, television, and digital media. They are essentially using their financial strength to reinforce their own stock's value. However, the emphasis on forward-looking statements and their disclaimer about not updating them unless required by law is something to be cautious about. It means investors should not take these repurchase plans as a certainty. Market conditions can change rapidly, and management's priorities might shift. A large announced buyback program is one thing, but the actual execution depends on a multitude of factors that are outside of their immediate control. In my opinion, what we're seeing here is a company that is financially stable enough to consider returning value to shareholders through buybacks, but is also being very careful about making promises for the future. This approach is quite common, especially in volatile markets. They are signaling confidence without overcommitting. A key risk for News Corporation, like any media giant, lies in the rapid evolution of technology and consumer behavior, particularly in the digital space. Their ability to adapt and innovate will be crucial, and how they use their cash, whether for buybacks, investments, or acquisitions, will be a clear indicator of their strategic direction. So, to sum it up, News Corporation is making it known that they have the capacity and intent to buy back their own stock, but investors should treat these plans as flexible rather than fixed. It is a move that can support the stock price but isn't a guaranteed path to riches. Alright, that is our quick decode of this News Corporation filing. What do you think about their stock repurchase strategy? Does it signal strength or caution to you? Let us know in the comments below. If you found this breakdown helpful, please hit that like button and subscribe for more. And don't forget to join our Discord community for more timely insights. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.